With streaming becoming more and more popular these days, it does get quite hard to stand out above the crowd. But one way to do just that is to up your image quality from a low resolution 30 FPS stream to a high quality 1080p 60 FPS. Now, the one way you will be able to get that better quality and still keep the needed performance while playing your games is by having a dedicated streaming PC with a capture card. So say hello to the AVerMedia Live Gamer HD2, one of the best game capture cards on the market these days. The Live DH Gamer 2 will help you bump up your image quality without any issues, so it is definitely a must-have if you want to go into the streaming world and stand out above all of the others. So with that, let's jump into our review of the Live Gamer HD2 right after this. But just before that, if you guys are in the market for a new NVIDIA RTX or graphics card, whether it's a 2080 Ti, a 2080 or the new 2070 graphics cards, Revoltech has you covered from also all of your favorite brands, whether it's a Gigabyte, MSI or a ASUS. So definitely check out Revoltech to get your new RTX graphics card now. So firstly, the AVerMedia Live Gamer HD2 will be a bit pricey for some. Currently it is retailing for around $185 on Amazon or 3,200 Rand here in South Africa. So for the casual streamer, it might be a bit too much, but it is definitely a must-have for streamers aiming for the best possible quality for their live streams. Also, AVerMedia does have a bunch of other game capture cards also available, so if you want something more affordable or even better than the Live Gamer HD2, definitely check them out. So just a quick rundown of the Live Gamer HD2 and how to set it up. It is an internal PCI Express game capture card that is able to record up to 1080p 60 FPS, perfect for streaming or just normal game recording. Inside the box, you get the capture card itself with its cool black metal cover with a blue LED AVerMedia logo on the side. You also get an HDMI cable and a 3.5 to 3.5mm cable to run audio pass-through. Now as for installing and setup, it is quite quick and easy. Literally all you need to do is connect it to any PCI Express Gen 2 or higher port on your motherboard. Doesn't matter if it's a 1-time or a 16-time slot, all of them will work. After that, just connect an HDMI cable from the gaming source to the HDMI in on the card. Also, if you wanted to, you can also run your display directly through the capture card with a 0 latency, or just use it like you would normally would through your GPU. You also get two 3.5mm in and out ports on the card if you want to record a different or external audio source or output it to a different one as well. Now as for software, the Live Gamer HD2 does not need any drivers. It's just a plug and a play and it'll work. Literally all you need to do is install your preferred streaming or recording program like OBS, XSplit or AVerMedia's Rec Center 4 and you're good to go. Now you might also be asking, why do I need a capture card and a secondary PC to do my live streaming? I'm already live streaming fine with my just single computer. Well, the answer is you don't really. You can still use your normal method without a capture card, but if you are serious about upping your image quality of your stream and also your gameplay, then it is kind of essential. The reason being, you can use your single system to do everything, but you are going to need quite a beastly CPU to handle all of the encoding and gaming. Otherwise, your image quality is not going to look the best, and again, you will take quite a performance hit. With a single system, your CPU has to render the game and then also the streaming encoding, which for some is just too much to ask. For example, I played some games while streaming on my 8700K overclocked to 5 GHz, and the best settings I could guess is a very fast preset in OBS, which did also cause my CPU to run between 80 to 90% at all times, which honestly does cause a lower quality stream, and then also sometimes it can cause skipped frames for the stream, which you honestly don't want. But when using a second PC to handle all of the encoding and streaming work, it frees up your main gaming CPU for higher frame rates in games and for better quality stream on that secondary PC. Now, the game you're streaming will also make quite a big impact on the performance and image quality of your stream. Some games don't really use a lot of CPU power, so you're getting around 40% of CPU usage, which does allow you to also use your single system to do all of the encoding work. You will take some performance hit, but not too much. But for a more intensive CPU game, like just for example Ashes of the Singularity, you won't really be able to use your gaming system to play and stream at the same time. That is where the secondary streaming system is going to help out quite a lot to free your CPU for a better frame rate in games, and then also a much smoother and higher image quality stream. I did the test, and the image quality that I got out of my single system stream was horrible. I had to use it on ultra fast encoding, and that didn't really look that well, whereas when I used it on my my second system, there it looked a lot better and it freed up a lot more CPU power. Now, I do also know that not everybody has the money for too high-ish end systems to handle all of your gaming and the streaming work. Well, you can still use one of your older PCs and run the LiveGamer HD2 through that. For example, I use one of my older systems with a first generation 930 i7, and even though the i7 wasn't strong enough to really up the image quality against the 8700K, it did help lift the load of the 8700K for higher and stable performance. So if you do have an older system, if it has hopefully a bit a newer and faster CPU like an i5, an i7, or even a Ryzen CPU, then you're going to be completely fine. So again, if you're looking to up your streaming game, then a capture card like the LiveGamer HD2 is definitely something you need to take a look at. Definitely I'm going to use it as well for my live streams to handle more of my encoding work. I'm most likely going to use my Threadripper to handle all of the encoding. So I am looking forward to much higher image quality thanks to this guy, so I don't really take any performance hits. So if you guys are looking to get the AVerMedia LiveGamer HD2 for yourself, just check out the links in the video description where you can get it on Amazon if you live overseas, and then also here in South Africa. But that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching, guys. If you want me to make any more tutorials on live streaming or anything to do with live streaming, let me know down in the comments below, and I'll try to help you guys out with that. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and I will see all of you next time. Cheers, guys.